It's like, well, what do you mean care about the planet? First of all, that's pretty vague. It's like, you really think that all of our problems can be reduced to excess carbon dioxide production? We have other problems. Well, here's the problem. Is it a big enough problem? Well, if not, there's others. Lots of children are still starving. We could provide them with nutrition. I think the central issue is to stop allowing the radicals to exploit you on the guilt front. It's like, no, you're not moral because you think that the apocalypse that confronts us can be reduced to a single variable, that you know what the variable is, because that's how wise you are, and that you know what the solution to that is. End all fossil. It's the apocalypse is all carbon dioxide and the cure is end all fossil fuels. That's what you think, is it? You know what that means? That means you don't think. We've got way bigger fish to fry than problems on the carbon dioxide front. That's all that psychopathic virtue signaling. I know how these politicians operate. It's so appalling. It wasn't science. I know the people who were advising the people who were making the policies. It's like, was any of that science? No, it was all opinion poll. It's like, what? Really? Yeah, it was all opinion poll. And what happened was we fall prey to the first actor phenomenon. So there was a pandemic and it was an unbound problem. How serious is this? No one knows. So it's an apocalypse, right? An apocalypse, I suppose, is a problem of unspecifiable significance. It's a new apocalypse. What do we do about that? Everything we can. What does that mean? Well, we don't know. So then the Chinese totalitarians act first. Lock everyone down. It's like, oh, we better lock everyone down. Brilliant. Yeah, it's appalling. It's appalling. It's like, it's all about COVID. It's like, yeah, really. Not heart disease, not cancer, not chronic illness, not the socialization of children, not the education of children, not the supply chain, not the maintenance of the economy, not unemployment, not the ballooning of the debt. None of that. It's just COVID right now. And isn't it so interesting that because it's just COVID, we get all the power? Yeah, well, excuse me if I'm a bit skeptical of your motivations. And we can still see the same thing unfolding in China. They're just doubling down. They still have a zero COVID tolerance policy. It's like, great. It's exactly what you'd expect from the Chinese Communist Party. What I was trying to put forth, and have been trying to put forth in my, say, interfaith dialogue is, look, Jews, Christians, Muslims, if you think each other are the enemy, you're not paying attention. You got bigger fish to fry. Atheistic, reductionist materialists pose a way greater threat. You're living in a dream world.